That's my goal for April. Let me put this down because I'm dangerous when it comes to knives. He always complaining. He's complaining. If he's not complaining about the kitchen, he's complaining about the smell.
1:42 p.m. on 3/26.
You know, sometimes you gotta double check with your children. I'm not leaving. You're gonna be with me forever. My speech, if you guys are wondering what the topic is about, my speech is on... Good morning. I am actually getting ready to leave for school. I got my coffee. It's not enough though anymore. I'm actually writing down like notes on what I need to get done. I had like this idea in my mind and it didn't work out to do like a morning routine, and like the creative idea in my mind, it didn't work out. So I had to improvise with something else. But I know a lot of people were telling me to go check out Jamarel's Stort's channel, and I did. I watched her a while ago, and she wasn't really uploading as consistently, but I guess now she is. So I've been like really enjoying her channel, and she is currently doing a pantry challenge, and I'm considering doing one myself. So I'm gonna do a pantry challenge so that way we can minimize our budget a little bit. So if you guys are interested in it, let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in a pantry challenge on a food stamp budget, because I would like to see what creative meals I can come up with. I was talking to somebody in my Spanish class, and me and her were just saying like we're so fed up with like the same thing over and over again. We always have spaghetti, we always have chicken, we always have, you know, pork chops. I'm kind of bored, and I like some of the meal ideas that Jamarel does on her channel. The only thing that's different between me and her is that she has a deep freezer, and I want one, but I can't have one. If you're wondering, that's Leon taking the trash out. But that's the only difference. Like, that's the only reason why I wouldn't be able to do like a freezer. Oh, sorry. That's the only reason why I wouldn't be able to do like a freezer challenge. I mean, like a freezer meal type of a thing, because of the lack of space that I have. I would, if I could have a deep freezer, I would love. I would love. I'm not even gonna say that. I would do a freezer, like freezer meals and stuff like that. But because I don't have a large freezer space, we can't do it. Some things I can do, but again, like if I cook it, it changes the value of the food, so it makes it a little bit harder to store, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense. Because I tried. So, because I used to do freezer meals, and when you do freezer meals, it changes the volume of the meals, like especially if you're doing like chili or something like that. You're adding in more like beans and vegetables and stuff like that to freeze it. It messes up the volume, so that way you're not able to like minimize the space that you're using in your freezer. And since I don't have a lot of freezer space, I need to maximize my freezer space. I have a lot of pantry space, so yeah. And you guys seen all the stuff that I bought with the pantry. That's my goal for April, is to do a weekly pantry challenge. It's basically like plan out my meals for the whole month, or for at least the week, and shop as little as possible, except for like the basics like bread, milk, eggs. So yeah, like that's the goal, is to shop less than what I was doing before, since I already did like my once a month shopping last month, and that usually lasts me about a month or two depending on what we cook and stuff like that. I should be able to do a pantry challenge. I should be able to minimize the amount of food that we're spending. So that is the goal that I'm trying to accomplish for April, is to do a pantry challenge at least every week. And I'm probably most likely going to do it on the weekend, like a Friday or a Saturday, because of the fact that I have school. So it's not like I have all the time in the world to be able to do it during the week, because I have a lot of stuff that I need to get done this week that's coming up. I have a paper, well, not a paper, I have a speech. Yeah, I have a paper that's due, and then I have a speech the beginning of April that I have to get done. And so yeah, I'm putting a lot on my plate, but at the same time I'm having fun with it. I know a lot of people complain about YouTube or saying YouTube is a lot of work, but if you don't really enjoy it, it's not going to be enjoyable for you, and then you're going to consider it to be a lot of work. It is a lot of work, but I actually have fun with it, and I actually enjoy doing it. It's fun trying to figure out different angles and different lighting and the editing. Oh, I love editing. I don't know what it is about editing, but it's like so much fun to be able to edit and figure out different things and how to lay out everything and how I want to put the videos together. So
many hours later.
Hey guys, so I forgot the camera, so I'm already back. I'm done with class. So I'm about to make me something to eat. I'm in the mood for Asian food, but it's not that I don't like the noodles, well, the too spicy noodles or whatever. It's just that it's really filling, especially when I put the rice cakes in there and then I'm eating kimchi on the side. It's like, for me, it's like a 2 servings instead of just the 1 serving. It's really filling. Like, I went in, if you're the type of person that eats small meals, I wouldn't even try and eat it as like a meal. Like, you would be able to stretch it. I ended up giving it to Andrea and Journey for them to split. So, but I do want to make the rice cakes, and I want to make this cheesy corn. It's like a Korean dish, but I also want the rice cakes, but I don't want the spicy noodles, but I want the sauce. So I'm like debating if I should get the sauce, because the sauce is really good. I mean, if you like spicy stuff, the sauce is really good. But I'm debating if I should do the sauce or should I get the sriracha. I think I'm gonna do sriracha. I did just get a package, and I believe it's my beach bag, but I'm not gonna use it as a beach bag. I'm using it for other purposes. It's technically a beach bag. Let me put this down because I'm dangerous when it comes to knives. So is Leon. This is what it looks like. Oh, it's pretty big. I don't know why I thought it was smaller, but it's pretty big. But lighting in your sauce. Let's try that. Yeah, that's better. But yeah, it looks like this, and it has a pocket here, and pretty big bag. And then the thing that I was mostly going to use it for was for the bottom piece, so I can pack a lot of snacks, because it's actually a lunch bag on the bottom. So if you open this piece down here, and then it's a lunch bag piece right here. So yeah, that's what I was going to use it for. I was just going to, like, I have my book bag. But for like days like when I have Spanish, I only carry like 1 or 2 books. So I would rather carry this. The days that I have math, I have to carry like my big binder and my notebook and stuff. I'll take my book bag. But for like Spanish class, I see myself using this more so. And with it being nicer out, I don't know, I'm not going to want to lug around all my books all at once. But if you guys are interested in this, I think it would be good for like the beach. I think that's what it really is for. It's for the beach. But if you guys are interested, I'll link it down in the description box. And I like the color. I don't know if they have any other colors, but I've seen this one and I like the color. But yeah, it's just It's just so that I can have an extra bag. And then during the summertime when I only have, because in the summer I only have one class, I believe, that's on campus, and I believe I'm only going to have one book. So if I go to campus during the summertime, I can just take this, and yeah. And then at the bottom I can keep my drinks and my food and everything, my snacks. Yeah, you know, I gotta think about all the food. So yeah, I got that, and then I'm about to make my lunch. I don't know if I ever showed you guys how I made the cheesy corn, or if I even mentioned it on my channel. I got the recipe from Stephanie Wu. I believe her channel is called Miss Manglebutt. My kids laugh every time I mention her name, but really her dog's name is Mingo. And that's not really like her name or anything like that, but that's her dog's name. I actually like her because she's so cute. She's like 23 or 24 or something like that. I can't remember how old she is, but I know she's young, and she's so adorable. Like on Instagram I was watching like she had a video clip, her boyfriend was like recording her, and she was watching a video clip of her dogs, and she was getting emotional, and I just thought that was like the cutest thing ever. So I'm going to make my cheesy corn. I'm trying to think. I think the rice cakes I can actually fry them, so I'm gonna mix it all together with the cheesy corn, with all that, and then it's gonna be like cheesy rice cakes with corn. I don't know what this stuff is called. I'm not Korean, I'm not Asian, I just know it tastes good.
You gotta record on video. Do not destroy my kitchen with your cooking. Look how clean my stove is.
I'm not gonna destroy your kitchen. He always complaining. He's complaining. If he's not complaining about the kitchen, he's complaining about the smell.
It's 1:42 p.m. on 3/26. I will post date a picture in an hour of what the kitchen looks like after she makes her concoction of butt death.
It's not butt death. What the heck? You're a hater.
That bathroom be funky for about 30-35 minutes.
He's a hater.
And it'd be 3 seconds of poop. Done.
I cut that out. I'm gonna cut that out. Edit out. Hater. He's a hater. But yeah, I should get the tripod. It might be easier. Yeah, I'm gonna get the tripod. I'll be back. So I'm done eating. I made a separate video. I don't know. I guess this is gonna be a new thing on my channel where I come home and I eat and do like a mukbang. I don't know. Maybe not. It just depends on how you guys recept it and if you guys enjoy it. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if I even like the footage when I go through it. I'm about to do homework. I still have this paper I need to get done. I never started it. I mean, I started it, I just never finished it, if that makes sense. Like, I have the pieces, but I have to put the pieces together in order for it to be complete, and that's what I'm gonna do. I have Spanish homework I have to get done. I'm upstairs in my room because the kids just got home, and that means the baby's gonna get up soon because she can't sleep with them being loud the way they are. So I'm in my room so that I can get homework done because, like, I don't know if I ever said this, but Leon's the enforcer, pretty much. So it's just easier for me to be in the room, and then he could just kick everybody out. Not the baby, because, you know, that's my baby. I can't kick my baby out. And she doesn't really bother me. It's not that she bothers me. It's just that she gets annoyed with the other kids because they usually tend to push her to the side, and then she comes and tells me, and then I have to go and kick some booty. I'm not gonna kick nobody's butt, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I have to be like, stop being mean to my business.
Hey Mom, will I die from this?
No, you're not gonna die from that. Who's told you that?
I don't know, I just had a weird feeling.
Well, how was your day?
Not really good. I got a friend from my friend. Oh, I mean, I got $1 from my friend, not friend.
I don't believe you.
You can even ask Justice and Journey. She even told Justice and Journey. Because they thought that I was lying.
Okay. You know, sometimes you gotta double check with your children. How was your day?
Good.
Yeah. Did you get 5s today? Can I see?
4, 2, 3 4s and 1 5. I mean, all 5s rest.
That's the main one I really need to pay attention to. You know these kids. You know these kids. I'm currently watching, I'm supposed to be doing homework, but I'm currently watching. I'm watching Melisandre's video about her son leaving, and I feel her pain. My oldest is 12 and she's gonna be 13, and you know, it's like I try to put myself in my kids' shoes and remember where I was at when I was their age as they're getting older. And girl, I'm like, Mel, I'm just like, my heart is breaking with you. Like, my heart is broken for you. I totally understand where you're coming from. And then it's at the same time, it's like, I get where Tony's coming from, but it's just like, it's sad when you see your kids leave home and you have to allow them to leave. It's like, you don't want to. Okay, give that to Daddy so that he can sign it. Oh, Daddy said leave it downstairs. But yeah, like, it's sad. You don't want them to leave. You don't want them to leave home, and you want them to stay home forever. And that's why I tell my kids all the time, like, y'all not leaving. You're gonna be with me forever. But watching this, it's just like, I guess it's just like a reality check that that's not always the case. And it kind of helps me prepare myself a little bit for it, because I know it's gonna come eventually. I'm sad. Like, I'm like watching her video and I'm getting teary-eyed, because it's like I'm thinking about it in my situation, because my kids are like not too far behind, in less than 6 years or 5 years the oldest is gonna be gone, and I'm just gonna be like, no. And I tell my kids all the time, like, they don't have to leave, they don't have to move out. Like, if they want to stay, they can stay. I'm not gonna tell them to get out. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm heartbroken for her. I'm sorry, Mel. I don't understand what you're going through, but just like putting myself in that position, I can imagine, and I want to cry for you. So, girl, I'm with you. And a lot of people always ask me on my channel, like, how do I manage everything that I'm doing? I don't. I have a village, and thankful and blessed that I have a village to be able to help the way they do. I'm lucky that I have a husband that's very hands-on, so for me, I don't feel like I do it all by myself. I don't feel like I'm balancing everything. I don't feel like I'm doing everything on my own, and I don't know. When people say that, it's just weird to me, like you do everything, and I'm like, I don't do everything. Like, sometimes I feel like sometimes I just be like, I don't do everything. I'm not here with the baby all the time. Leon is here with the baby while I'm in school, and then when I come home, usually the house is pretty much already cleaned, and he's already got the laundry situated. Even though I do like the once a month shopping, like for like the odds and ends, like the weekly grocery shopping trips, usually it's Leon that does it. When it comes to doctor's appointments and teacher conferences and all that type of stuff, that's Leon. And then, like, when we get our mental breaks here and there, that's Leon's mom. And then there's times where, you know, her husband, he's, like, helping us out financially with, like, the kids' shoes or clothes, or he's buying them stuff, like toys or whatever. And then the girl's grandmother, she takes the girls, like, every other weekend, if she can. And they're the ones that mainly buy the kids' clothes for the longest time. Like, I wasn't buying, they told me not to even worry about buying clothes. So for the longest time, they were buying the girls' clothes. So for a while, I was only having to buy just for the boys. So it's like, when people say I do it all, I don't believe the hype. I'm not as super mom as a lot of you guys assume that I might be. And I know a lot of people were saying, like, I should reward myself or I should do something for myself. But I'm in a place where I don't want material things. I want something that's going to be long-lasting for my family for years to come. So if it means for me to spend a couple of dollars to invest in my future that's going to eventually benefit my kids' future, then to me that's more excitement than going out and buying clothes for myself or buying makeup for myself or jewelry. I'm gonna do homework, or try to do homework. It's just this class, and then like I have to do this essay, and then not even in 2 weeks I have to do a speech. And my speech, if you guys are wondering what the topic is about, my speech is on how minorities are portrayed in the media versus Caucasians. I know it's a mouthful, but it has the speech has to be somewhat social justice. So I wanted to get people in my class, because I have a lot of young kids in my class who may not be as aware of how the media portrays people in, and not just the news, but like TV, YouTube, music, movies. So that's what my speech is about. So again, I have to record it, so you guys will most likely get to see a snippet of it. If you guys would like to see the full speech, I will be happy to upload it. I will be a little taken back, which is weird because like I talk to you guys every single day, but for me to upload my speech, it's just like nerve-wracking a little bit. So I don't know, but if you guys would like to see the whole speech, let me know in the comments and I'll let y'all know. But I'm gonna get to homework. I'm not gonna do another montage because I think you guys are tired of seeing me doing homework. But most likely I'll pick up the vlog a little bit later. So yeah, I'll see y'all.